Na 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 na. No, no, no. Okay, no, no, no. I'm not doing that one right. Oh, wait. Dun, 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 dun. I come from a land down under where, men sure and women plunder. Can't you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Trust me when I say I try when I do that. Anyway, welcome to the World Cup show, and you can tell that what I'm hitting. I always thought that was the national anthem of Australia. Of Australia, and what an honor it is to actually sound Australian right now. Going in the outback tonight, and all that things going down, including kangaroo boxing. We still got that now, and what am I kidding? I can't pull off an Australian accent. It was a little good though. It's just I forgot the crock. That should be Steve Irwin. Anyway, we are going over, of course, as I hinted in the last video, Australia, or as the nicknames they would call themselves, the Matildas. Now, as usual, as a sign of country respect, your pants are killing me. Nope, wrong flag with the British sign on it. Let's yes. Here we go. National anthem of Australia. Whoops. The heck? Hold on. Okay, I think I got this now. Here we go. National anthem of Australia. Alright, not really the original 12, but they were the original Ocean team until they got turned into, well, obviously, into the nation country. Okay, the nicknames are the Matildas, so in their previous attempt, though, in 1991, that's the only World Cup they never went into. So they got placed second place behind New Zealand, and that's how New Zealand got into the World Cup. Then in 1995, well, let's just say it wasn't a pretty day to be Australian that where they lost 5-0. 5-0 to Denmark. 5-0 to Denmark. Lost to host nation China 4-2. Already explained that. Then lost to the United States 1-0. Were the United States in the same group? Oh yeah, this isn't. Oh yeah, sorry, I got a little confused. This isn't 1991 China. This is 95 Sweden. So yeah, that's what happened. In 1999, it got a little bit better. They finally got their first point as they tied 1-1 versus Ghana. But then it all went down the hole when they lost to host nation Sweden 3-1 and lost to China again. Lost to China again. This time 3-1. Then in 2003, Australia at first. I'm going to put in a little detail here. Australia at first scored in the 38th minute, but a minute later Russia scored, and in the 89th minute scored again. So they lost to Russia 2-1 in that group. They did tie against China 1-1, this time not losing to them, but got eliminated by Ghana, who were also eliminated as well 2-1. So Ghana just eliminates anybody these days. Not anymore, though. Finally, we got them last year. Then, 2007, getting revenge on Ghana, they beat the Black Queens. That's their nickname. I'm not making any racial stereotype here. That's their nickname, the Black Queens. And they beat them 4-1. Then a 1-1 tie to Norway, and a last-minute tie to Canada was enough to send them through to the quarterfinal for the first time. Unfortunately, they would lose to Brazil 3-2, so Brazil kind of got them there. But it was a close game in the end. It really was, though, if you look at the highlights of it. Highlights of it. And now we go into 2011, which was actually their best performance. It looked at first it looked like as they were going to lose to Brazil again, 1-0. They did though, and everybody thought they were going to go home in 2 games. They're a rugby nation, not a rugby nation, not a. What's the word I'm looking for here? They're a rugby nation. Yeah, that's mostly it. Then. But a 3-2 victory over Equatorial Guinea and a 2-1 stunning win over Norway sent them to the quarterfinal for the second time. In the quarterfinal, they lost to Sweden 3-1, but not without producing possibly one of the best goals in the tournament. I did say one of the best. So how did they get here? Well, Australia advanced to Canada after placing second in their group along with Japan. So yeah, they advanced. Semifinal. This was the Asian Women Championship as usual, and they did lose to the final to Japan. 1-0 in that, but that didn't matter. They still qualified. They are in the group of death, and surprisingly, Group D that stand for death. Well, no, not really. It's just an assumption, you know. And then 6-8. So here's who they're gonna face in the first game. On the 8th of June, they faced the United States. Then on the 12th of June, they faced Nigeria. Then on the 16th, they faced Sweden once again. They have never faced Nigeria before. This is actually they did. I made a mistake on that. Oh wait, no, they never had. Now looking at it, wow. So a lot of teams meeting for the first time, mostly newcomers this year. So yeah, that's it. That's it for Australia. Join me next time as I go over the defending champions Japan and their road, which was mostly a stumbling block at first, but we'll see what happens. So until then, as usual, later, Soccerinos.